Hey guys, how's this going? I got another combo review here for you. This time I'm going to do the Fall of Cybertron Kickback and G1 Insecticons because I think they go great together. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get the G1 Insecticons out of the way since they're not in their packaging. Got the little kickback over there. And as you can see, Fall of Cybertron Kickback is packaged just like every other standard deluxe. Got some artwork of him, got him packaged in robot mode. And we got his weapon. Turn it around. What do we got? We got some photos of him in robot and insect mode. Text specs and a little blurb about him. That's pretty much it. Anyway, I'll be back in a flash, get this guy out of the box, and we're going to take a look at him and his friends. Alright guys. Here I have all of our Insecticon friends in their respective bug modes. And I gotta say, I honestly like the G1 Insecticons in this mode a lot better than the Fall of Cybertron Kickback, and I'll go over why. Anyway, I'm just going to start off, we'll just go down the line here. We've got Bomb Shock here in his bug mode. It's pretty simplistic, but I like the way this looks quite a bit. It's a good looking mode for him. And he's just a cool little G1 toy. He doesn't really do a whole heck of a lot in bug mode, but you know, he's got 1 point of articulation, I guess. This little piece can move up and down. I don't know what kind of bug he's supposed to be. But, you know, I guess some sort of bug with a really long feeding tube thing, maybe. I don't know. And that's pretty much it for Bomb Shock here. Here's Shrapnel. And again, I don't know what bug this is. Maybe it's, I don't know. I don't know, it's a roach or something. Who knows what this thing is. Anyway, I like the way he looks in bug mode too. And he's got, I guess, some chomping action here. But, you know, not a whole lot going on for bug mode for him either, but it looks good. And then, of course, we've got the original G1 Kickback here. And he's got a little bit more going in bug mode than the other two do. His head can look around a little bit. His wings can be, you know, rearranged. So he's got a little bit going on. I mean, in his legs. Obviously his antennae can move here. And he's got a little bit of leg movement. I'll go ahead and give you a close-up of him, just so you can see what he looks like in bug mode. Looks good. I like it. I'll give you another close-up of Shrapnel here, just so you can clearly see him from all angles. And Bomb Shock. Overall, those are great looking toys, I think. Now, Fall of Cybertron Kickback is a little, he's kind of a mess in this mode. For one, his transformation is extremely complex, and when I transformed him, I had parts flying off of him all the time, and it's kind of a pain in the butt to get him to bug mode. Plus, once you get him there, honestly, I don't think it looks nearly as good as the G1 Insecticons in bug mode. I mean, he's okay looking. It's not terrible, but could have been a lot better. Plus, he's got a lot of stability problems. These things flop around. His abdomen does not stay together at all. I mean, yes, you can tab it together, but it comes untabbed extremely easily. And it just, to me, kind of has a lot of issues, his bug mode. I'm not a fan of it, really, overall. It's okay, it's there, it's functional, it's something, but honestly, it almost kind of seems like an afterthought in the figure. So that's definitely a mark against it. Anyway, I'll be back in a flash to go over their robot modes with you. Alright guys, here we are with our good friends the Insecticons again. I'll go ahead and start off with G1 Bomb Shock, just like I did in Insect mode. And as you can see, pretty darn nice looking mold here in my opinion. He's got a good amount of detail on him for a small G1 toy. He doesn't have much going on in the way of articulation, of course. He's got rotation there at the shoulder, and his arms can move forward and back a little bit like that. And that's basically it. I mean, he does have two other things, points of movement. He's got here this hinge at the back that moves, and he's got a second point, which is right here, and that's pretty much it as far as his articulation goes. But you know, like I say, he's a great looking toy, and he comes with the you know, set of Insecticons. So anyway, that's pretty much it for Bomb Shock. Go ahead and grab Shrapnel here. He doesn't really have a whole heck of a lot going on for articulation either. He rotates at the shoulders. His head doesn't do anything. His legs don't really do anything. And you can sort of adjust these a little bit, but I don't recommend it since it would cover up his head. That's pretty much it for Shrapnel. Then we got Kickback, and he has the most articulation of all of the G1 Insecticons. And he's honestly a really great looking toy. He's got a little bit of movement here. He's got top of his legs, you can kind of do that. Rotates at the shoulder there. His wings can be adjusted. His head rotates, and his antennae move. That's pretty much it. Overall, I really like the G1 Insecticons. They're pretty cool. Anyway, moving on to Fall of Cybertron Kickback. As much as I knocked his insect mode, I have to say I actually really do like his robot mode quite a bit. He comes with this disc launcher gun thing. I don't much care for it, but it's what he comes with. And his missile, or his disc, fires. You just push on it and it flies out. Anyway, I'll start off just by giving you a 360 of him. And honestly, I gotta say, in robot mode, he looks, in my opinion, heck of a lot better than he did in insect mode. Anyway, his feet have a good amount of movement. And then go forward and back. In fact, they can rotate. So he's got a good amount of movement in his foot. Bends at the knee. Forward and back. And out at the leg. Now, the only thing I don't much care for in the robot mode is this tends to split open real easily. That's due to the transformation. It'd be nice if that pegged together a little bit better, but such is life. That's kind of the main overriding theme with this toy. A lot of things about him don't peg together real well. Anyway, his insect legs can be moved around because they're on a ball joint. He rotates at the shoulder, bends at the elbow, wrist rotation, head rotation. His antennae can move, and back here, obviously these are on ball joints now. You can detach these and actually get another point of articulation. Really just depends on what look you like. You can kind of fold these over, and now he's got kind of these pincher things going on. So, I mean, you got a lot of options for how you want to have this guy. And honestly, and of course, you can adjust his chest pieces too. You can have them up or down, really whatever you like. And that's pretty much going to wrap this whole thing up. The G1 Insecticons, I would definitely recommend picking them up if you can find them on the secondary market for a reasonable price. If you like G1 toys, they definitely belong in your collection. As far as Fall of Cybertron Kickback, he's a pretty good toy in robot mode. Kind of got a pain in the butt transformation and kind of a poor insect mode, but you know what? He actually goes well with the Fall of Cybertron Decepticons or Classics Decepticons. He's overall a fairly decent toy, and I think you should pick him up. Anyway, that's pretty much going to wrap this whole thing up. I hope you enjoyed watching us, and I'll see you next time.